Turn on camera. Huh?
Welcome back, it's your boy!
They can't even see your face.
Your face.
Your face is ugly right now.
Face.
Thank you.
Gerald says I haven't brushed my teeth in a while.
Yeah, I know, they're decaying. And so is your nose. You gotta brush your nose too, bro. What?
Trapped!
What do you mean you're trapped? Just walk around.
I'm fat, dude! Batteries.
Batteries? Batteries. Can I stop recording now?
Yeah.
Good morning, afternoon, or good night? I don't even know how that works. I decided while editing this video that my introduction sucked, so this is gonna be the new introduction. So technically I'm from the future. Yes, I'm a time traveler. Banana Time has that incorporated, patent pending. I'm just totally kidding. That's not a thing. But I never want to start a video being a bearer of bad news, but I think that's the theme for this video. To start off with, we have a leak. Unfortunately, it's somewhere up there. There's a really small one on the other side, which I was never really worried about because it's so tiny that it rarely ever happens. But this one is being problematic because the other day it was actually dripping on my car somehow. So I don't know, it like walked up from the rafters and some other stuff. But yeah. And then secondly, actually I'm just gonna let Matt explain that one.
What's up, guys? So I was gonna show you my car that I have in storage for summertime. My 2001 BMW 330i E46. And then I was parked here and somebody hit my winter car. So that's exciting. So you can see there, Bucket smoked it. She was parked up here and decided, yeah, it'll be a good idea for me to reverse instead of going forward. As you can see, there's nothing up there. And, well, yeah, that happened. So, needless to say, I'm not going to be doing anything on the car right now. I got to deal with this first. Maybe next weekend. So yeah, that's my unfortunate events of my life so far today. We'll see how the rest of the day goes.
Hopefully we will fix it, because that's what we do here. We try to fix everything we can. That's his E46, which is actually a really cool car. It got saved from the wreckers a long time ago, and then it almost went back, and then we modified it, and now it's actually a really unique one-off car. So when the time comes, we'll get into that later, because we're gonna do some really cool things to that as well down the road. So stay tuned for that for sure. And then onto the S12 stuff. Long-term plan for this car is to be stitch welded fully, front to back. So I'm gonna take all the seam sealer out of the bay, any remnants and stuff like that. Matt's already gotten a bunch of stuff done in that regards. He's already started on the wheel wells. Okay, so all the seam sealers out of the bay. Normally I don't like fire, but it just was really brittle and I already hit my funny bone like 18 times, so I just decided to torch it out. It's pretty rusty in that area, so I decided to hit it with a wire wheel just to see if I could get majority of the crud off. We're not going to be welding the inside of that because it's way too deep of a crevice to get into. Same thing on this side, but we are going to be welding the back side of it. So if you look, so this is the part where the firewall meets the wheel liner, or the wheel well, or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to be welding this side of it, and to stop as much heat from burning and catching fire on the seam sealer, it's just easier to peel it off there. I will be applying seam sealer or some form of sealant or something back in this area, but we need to remove it to be able to stitch weld the other side. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to hit everything with a really aggressive wire wheel real quick, and just so I can get a scratched up surface. So car's basically prepped for welding. I did rub a super thin coat of WD-40 all over the thing because I obviously don't want it to rust overnight. But tomorrow I'm definitely going to be starting to weld it. So there's a couple of small things left, like I forgot to remove the hood rod tabs off the rad support. So I just did that real quick. I forgot about it. So I'm going to have to like grind these flush wherever the spot welds didn't fully remove themselves.
No, 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 no!
Okay, so slight setback. I got a little carried away, obviously, typical me. But top piece of this whole rad support is basically rotten. Was having some issues in there as well. But like from here up top is all good, so I haven't fully decided what I want to do with that yet. I think I'm just gonna cut the middle of this out and along the whole way right up to about here, and then just put a sheet on top of this area, just straight over, and then that'll just basically be the new upper rad support area. But I'm not gonna get into that right now. We're just gonna go back to me doing the same thing on the rest of the spots where we had to drill spot welds. So like in areas like this where I had to drill the spot welds for the plate, I'm just gonna fill those, fill that little guy, because he is a little he's got a little hole there, you know, and this was all rusted and stuff, but this is pretty thick. And then same thing on this side, wherever I had to drill the spot welds. Some of them I had to drill all the way through, and some of them I didn't, so I'm just gonna fill those little areas again, and then we'll just go from there. So back to regular programming. I don't know if you could tell, my face is really dusty, full of like flux and stuff. Sticking with the theme of going overboard, I just plugged every single hole that I decided I wouldn't need and left the ones that I was unsure about. So we are this far into it. This stuff was a little hard to penetrate, but that's okay. They should grind off pretty decently, and then everything else is still dirty, full of flux. As you can see, everything is still full of flux. That spot gave me a lot of trouble because it was rotten. And see, half the battle is like this car is 35 years old, so it's pretty heavily contaminated when it comes to rust, and that doesn't help a lot, which is specifically why this happened.
Okay.
When you realize you just messed up.
I do it all the time, okay? It's part of my vocabulary. It's just how it goes.
So
this guy makes a video and he's all like, okay guys, so this is what we did today. We did some stuff on the car and come back next time. What? What does this button do?
So that's the...
Oh.
Yeah, that's the...
It doesn't do anything.
No, because sometimes it's weird, so you just do that.
Oh!
I don't know.
I may have accidentally turned that off.
Oh, that happens.
That's why I'm here. Educate me. This camera's fancy as shit.
You can look at yourself.
Okay, so we didn't do stuff to the bay. At all! None of it!
Yeah, pretty much like all the holes that I tried to weld, there's pinholes in it. So
English.
That's all that's all.
See, yeah, that's all, folks. Come back next year.
Well, it's still not done yet.
We just don't talk about the bay.
Which bay? Over there in the docks.
I missed you. Oh yeah, by the way, I haven't been here for like 2 weeks because you boys worked 12 out of 14 days so far.
Yeah, I don't work. I'm a bum. Okay. So,
the bay's not welded.
No, the bay's not welded.
I've had enough of this. I don't want to see you anymore.
What? You want to play that game? Do you have a flute?
A what?
A flute.
Yeah, hold this.
Oh, okay.
Flute!
That's not a flute.
This is also not 13 feet long.
That's what she said.
Round 17. Bay's not stitched. We've... I always blank at this point. Okay.
Filled a bunch of holes.
Filled a bunch of holes after we made a bunch of holes. He made the holes. I didn't
Sorry.
fill it.
Oops.
Seam sealer's been removed.
Yeah, pretty much all of it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Technical difficulties. I can't speak English with the video.
Difficulties?
Yeah, so, you know, don't give us a hard time for not uploading whenever you want, because this is our Game Boy.
Don't yell at them.
I didn't, I whispered.
Okay, so...
Not stitched.
Okay, so the bay's not stitched yet. We had some technical difficulties with editing and stuff, so we're very sorry that we haven't been uploading as frequently as... But I think I got it figured out. Hopefully, knock on wood. Sorry, knock on carpet.
Bruh!
Anyways, he works a lot, so he can't be here that often.
Till Christmas Eve, bruh, because your boy got vacation coming up.
Yo, I gotta figure out what's going on with my vacation. And then, I filled a bunch of holes. Obviously, you guys saw the video. Hopefully, you saw all of the video.
Okay, alright, final time. Bay's not stitched. Video's been delayed. My shit got hit. I swore again. My car got hit. We're gonna figure...
shit.
You're shit. No, you're not. You're the shit.
I'm the bomb.
What? We're not allowed to do that here.
What?
Get your knob cozies. Follow us on Instagram. We don't have a Twitter. We have Facebook.
Comment below. Should we make a Twitter?
Or above.
They're not gonna watch the video upside down.
You don't know that. My life's upside down. It's okay.
I'm surprised the car's not upside down.
Give it time.
Next year, there will be a car upside down in this garage.
Yeeted.
Love you guys, bye.
We out!